Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Draculich here, coming to you from the Indie Gaming Lair. Boy, do I have something fresh off the forge for you. We've got Bladesong. It just came out today. From the words of the developers, here we go. The songs have fallen silent, and the world lies in ruin, lost to madness and despair. But within the high walls of Aaron Keep, life persists, held together by unbreakable will and the iron fist of the masked king, ruler and tyrant, savior and messiah. As the swordsmith of Aaron Keep, you turn steel into something more precious than gold. Customers come with coin in their hands and demands on their lips, seeking blades of deadly precision, balance, and beauty. Meet their requests, perfect your craft, and find trusted companions in one of the last beacons of civilization. Yet in the dark corners of Aaron Keep, whispers of rebellion stir. The former blacksmith's mysterious disappearance looms as an ill omen over the role you play. But play it you must, for in Aaron Keep, the right blade in the right hand will change everything. Guys, I love blacksmith games. I love blacksmith games along with, business simulation games. So I really am looking forward to trying this. I saw this just came out today. It is in early access, so hopefully you guys will just, take a look at this video, like and subscribe, of course. But then if you do like what you see, then go ahead and jump onto Steam and get it right now. It is right now at 93% positive, but there's only 15 reviews since it's so new. The price right now is $23.39 Canadian. That is good to February the 5th. I got it for 21 bucks because you can actually get it in bundles, and I was bundling it with my already bought PC Builder, so that was lucky. I got it for 21. The developer is Sun and Serpent Creations. They're brand new. This is their first game. It looks to be like their first game. And the publisher is Mythright, which has brought games like Thronefall and Going Medieval. I believe both of those games are very, very good games. I'll probably be doing reviews on Going Medieval for sure, and Thronefall a little bit later, maybe. So let's dive right in. I've turned off the music just in case there is copyright, but it has really good atmospheric music. And what I've seen so far in the previews, the graphics look gorgeous, especially with the swords. So let's see here. In the options, we really do have just basic bare bone options. You got your language, telemetry, interface scale, uh, master volume. I turned down the music volume, sound effects volume, screen mode, full screen, windowed. Your resolution, of course. I always go with my 4K here. Some of you might want to go 2K. Shadow quality, everything's very high. TSR, I'm hoping it doesn't even scratch the surface of my rig. I do have a 5070 right now. Hopefully, I'll get something better later on if the channel flies off. And yeah, we've got VSync on as well. It shows CPU and GPU here just in the milliseconds. That's it. Okay, I have not tried this at all. Let's see how it feels too with the tutorial and the introduction. In cloying darkness, you breathe. Cling to life by the tips of your fingers. Well, that's not good. Something takes shape in the emptiness, contours of your flesh tracing along familiar lines, a withered old woman's face floating before your own. Yeah. I actually had nightmares of an old woman when I was a young kid, actually. They're terrifying. When she speaks, she has the rasping voice of a raven.
Who are you? A swordsmith, a survivor, a saint?
Uh, okay. No. Oh, I died. Dying?
Wrong, it's not yet your time.
Okay.
The sundering claimed untold lies, yet you endured when so many around you perished. What did you survive?
Okay, this is just like a character creation. I'm probably going to stop in the old woman's voice, probably annoying you guys, so I'll just stop that. I'm not a very good voice actor. Okay, here we go. Am I a mercenary, a leader, a wanderer, or a slave? I bet if you're a slave, you're going to get more of a challenge. Just this is the first game I'll probably just go for the first one. I joined a band of sell swords forging the blades used in our butchery. When the last of them died in battle, it was time for me to start over.
Hmm.
+3 toughness, +3 diplomacy, +3 knowledge, +3 finesse. Huh. Hmm. Actually, I was going to go for mercenary, but maybe a leader with diplomacy. Maybe haggling better. Let's see leader. A cold hand touches your brow, water cools your burning throat. You kept something through all your hardships. A keepsake from a better time. What is it? Oh, a toolkit, a family heirloom, a bottle of rare old world spirits. Well, knowing me, I'd probably take the rare old world spirits, but I think for the game, the toolkit will be probably the best. Yeah, to make our swords even better. New pigment. We got crimson. We got saffron. That's good. The fire is burning itself out, leaving you a damp shadow of your old self. You claw blindly in the darkness until more water is tipped down your throat. Space to continue. What do you believe in now the voices have abandoned this world? Ooh, ambition, continuity, freedom, compassion, or nothing. Well, I'm not a nihilist, not overly compassionate. Think, of course, to myself, but what would I be in this world? I believe in small things, bread rising, seasons turning, children growing. Yeah, that's a good one. Humanity can rise above the voices if we learn their secrets. Let's go for ambition. The secrets of the voices will burn your mind to ash, mortal. You can't stop what's coming. You can always pause the video, guys, if you want to read more on what the options are. I just quickly went through them. I'll leave you with one final question, and I don't expect an answer, okay? What will fill the silence of voices left behind? As the old one's face retreats in the inky blackness, sparks flicker into life behind her. One by one, a field of stars burning with a sickly pale light. Like seeds taking root, they twist and expand, their tendrils branching and burrowing through the darkness until they've strangled it with light. Now wake, Smith. You still have a part to play in humanity's final act. So I guess it's apocalypse, and the only settlement left, I guess, the only city, and maybe the only blacksmith. I don't know. A new day has dawned. It's a very, very interesting world. I hope they do a lot of world building in it. Your eyes flutter as you gain consciousness. You're faintly surprised to find yourself alive. Either death did not come for you, or when it did, it found you unyielding. You sit up, gasping, sweat drenched. The fever has broken. Oh, okay, that's good. Get your bearings. You're in a tent. There's no signs of your caretaker apart from the half-empty water pail and a damp cloth on your brow. You peek out of the tent flap, squinting against the sunlight. Outside, as far as the eye can see, stretches a chaotic sprawl of tents and shelters, churned mud and shallow graves. Looks like this is going to be like mostly text, so you might want to fast forward, but if you want to have the story, go right ahead. This is my very first time, so I'll probably go through it. Most of your rations are gone. Your horse was already dying when the fever took you. Its body is nowhere to be seen, probably eaten. By now, it's likely soup. Yep, you're on your own. And remember, you nurtured Osterhall from a village into a thriving town, accepting survivors from other doomed outposts. Then, when you were forced to watch its decline as plagues and famines and raiders took their due. It was a long journey, Taranki, through dust and despair. Your last memories are of sliding from your dying horse, your numb legs tracking furrows in the mud as someone dragged you to a shelter. But who? Outside the tent is a crude field forge, complete with an anvil. Did you crawl here in a daze, or did your mysterious caretaker bring you here? Either way, the anvil gives you a feeling of home. Yay! Okay, access the field's fourth condition. Assess the field's fourth condition, sorry. It seems to have been abandoned for some time, lacking anyone with the skill to work it, but it won't require much effort to get it running again, should you need to make a living out here. Well, I certainly will. Hopefully it won't come to that. First, you should head to the gates and try to secure entry to Aaron Keep. That's why you came here after all. This short tutorial will teach you all you need to know. Please follow it closely. Okay, here we go. I love if a tutorial is short, but is concise and lets you learn the game. So let's see what happens here, guys. Okay, welcome to the camp, Swordsmith. People will come to you with commissions. Choose which commissions to take on. Commissions refresh daily. Select the highlighted button to choose your first commission. Okay. This is the forge. Welcome to the camp. Okay. Owen. I guess this is the only one. First customer is a gaunt man in a tattered cloak. He approaches you, noticing the anvil outside your tent. Owen, are you a blacksmith? Can you make me a sword? I've got the coin for it. Just make sure it's good and long. I don't like my enemies to be in hugging distance, if you get my meaning. Okay, accept. And I'm going to forge. Okay. To rotate the camera, hold the right mouse down and move the mouse. Okay, that's nice. Good. Yay. To move the camera along the blade, hold the middle mouse button or Alt and right mouse button. Okay. Maybe if I go into it, I see. Ah, okay. Use a tutorial flag in the top bar to revisit any information you've already seen. Okay. Customers have different requirements which your sword must fulfill. Top left panel shows your progress towards commission requirements. Hover the cursor over the blade length requirement to see the details. Okay, required between 38 and 58% blade length. Current is 10. Overall length of the blade measured from the base to the point. Let's start shaping your blade. Click plus button to add a change length ability. Okay. Where is that? Oh, plus over here. Okay. Change length. Okay. You can apply light or heavy hammer hits to alter your blade. Let's start with light hits. Click on the steel billet to hammer and lengthen it. Okay. In order to make larger changes on your blade, you can build up strength with heavy hits. Click when the hammer is at least the highest position for a heavy hit. The longer your chain of heavy hits, the more your blade changes with each hit. Okay, so I'd go... Okay, you can build up a strength with heavy hits. Ooh, reverse hammer. Let's see what that does. Oh, interesting. Fine control. Oh, that's cool. Little taps. Okay, that doesn't do it. Click when the hammer is at its highest position for a heavy hit. Oh, I see. What are we at right now? I don't know what percentage we are right now anyways. Make larger changes to your blade. You can build up strength with heavy hits. Okay. There we go. Is this long enough? Used 11 on 22. Okay. How do I know when it's actually the length? Oh, the length is good, I guess. Okay. Okay. Now what? Oh, do I just keep on going? There we go. Now that the blade length requirement is met, let's flatten the blade. Click plus button and change thickness ability. Feel free to use the light or heavy headset as you please. Hold shift and... Okay. Change thickness. Oh, that does the whole thing. That's kind of cool. Let's make the blade wider using the change width. Okay. Getting used to it now. Sweet. Okay, temper the point. Okay. Cross-section ability makes your blade sharp. Let's add it. Sweet. The ability has 2 steps. First, you need to give the blade a sharp edge. Watch a cross-section display in the top right to get a better understanding of what's changing. There we go. That's nice. Cross-section good. The edge is now sharp, and you can further adjust the shape of the cross-section. Keep hammering until the hexagon shape becomes a diamond shape. Okay. Got it. Great, your blade is complete. Click on the hilt mode button to start working on the hilt. Okay. Sweet, look at this sword. That's pretty cool. Love it. Nice. Look at that. Cool. In the hilt mode, you have access to a library of sword parts to complete your sword. Select a guard from the library and attach it on the slot of your sword. Okay. The square cross or the cell sword? Let's do the cell sword. Give it a little bit more length. Oh no, I want it there. In the hilt mode, attaching parts costs resources. Keep an eye on the resource panel to see how much you're spending. I'm spending 14 and I only own 22, so I'm getting up there. Let's see here. Ooh. Taper, strong taper. This is pretty cool. Different ones. What's about this? Like an oval strong taper. That would cost me 5 wood. I own 15. That's good. Good. Okay. Your customer requires a 2-handed sword, so your grip section needs to be long enough. Attach a second grip part to your... Okay. Second grip part. So even though maybe I don't do a taper. Oh, I already did it. That sucks. That kind of sucks. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Can I go back? No. Like a double one. It looks horrible. Oh well. I guess I can make mistakes. Or maybe just do a normal grip first. Like that. Okay, that's better. Okay, you can actually go over it and then replace it. That's really good. Cool. When holding a sword part, you can cycle through them using Q and E and control wheel. Okay. Select a pommel and try it now. Okay, that's good. Every part of your sword influences its physics. Watch the weight and balance meters shift as you attach the pommel. Okay, the weight and balance. Oh, point of balance, mass. Okay. Interesting. So maybe point of balance should be 10 centimeters. And blade length, mass. If you want it lighter, that kind of sword would be kind of cool. You can attach the sword parts again by clicking on them. Okay, you'll get your resources back, so feel free to experiment. Ah, I see. Cool. I think this looks awesome, guys. My first little basic sword. When you're happy with your 2-handed hilt, let's make some final adjustments to the blade. Okay. Change the width, 71%. Okay, the ability history shows all abilities have been used on the blade. You can use this to revisit abilities and edit, delete them. The number next to them applied ability shows its intensity. Editing abilities has no cost. Feel free to experiment. Select the change width ability that you added earlier. Ability. Okay. Flip the direction of your hammer. Oh, there we go. Let's see this. There we go. Perfect. The commission is filled, so it's time to sell the sword. Click on the above button. Okay, so Owen, your new sword. I gotta say, guys, the graphics are pretty gorgeous. I mean, they're very, very basic and it's text-based, I guess, for the adventure, but I love the creation of the sword itself is pretty cool. I mean, there's no actual, real life kind of thing to it though. I mean, we're not actually forging it. It's not showing any of that. It's kind of like, here you go, build the sword on this anvil. So some people might not like that. It might not be realistic enough for you. For me, I kind of like that more. This is a little bit too simplistic, but I can see how it would get way more intricate for what you will need to do to please your customers and everything. So let's offer it to Owen. The man takes a sword and jabs it at his shadow experimentally. A slow grin crosses his face. Continue. This should do the trick. Well, I hope so. Thank you, Smith. Here's your payment. Okay, where's my payment? Would you like to accept this offer now? A nameless sword has been made. Ah, I guess I can name my swords later. That's a pretty cool idea. Would you like to accept the offer now? Yes. Oh, that is super cool, guys. A nameless sword, and it does a... it's basic. It's basic. I mean, but that is really awesome. I like how the back out with the 3D view of it. Congratulations on finishing your first sword. Another customer awaits. Oh, sweet. Congratulations on finishing your first sword. Another customer awaits. Word is already spreading around camp about the new smith. Your next customer is a weary-looking man with a bald pate, his hollow eyes darting back and forth. Landian? I have heard you came down with a wasting fever. Luckily you're alive. You are. Anyway, you can modify this sword for me? I scavenged it from the ruins, but it hasn't got enough of a point to it. I want something I could stab into a thief's belly if I need to. Okay, so it's not just making a whole new sword. You can actually adjust other ones. He hands you the sword with a sharp edge but a rounded tip. As if you hold it up to the light, he leans forward conspiratorially. London. I've only had this blade 3 days and I have felt people's jealous eyes upon it. If they come for it in the night, I want to be able to give them a short, sharp stab. Okay, let's accept it. Okay, looks like I got $15. Thalers is gold I'm gathering, and one old tool. Forge. Okay, nice little sword, I guess. Narrow the point. Forge a narrow IQ point for the ideal stabbing. Okay, well, point, 70%. Here we go. Okay, you can change the range of abilities. The range influences your ability to marked with the line. Drag a circular hand at the end of this line. Hammer to apply the change. Okay. So, do I just do this? That's cool. Should I do it more? Maybe down there. There we go. He wants a more, I guess? Let's see here. Narrow point. There we go. Nice work. So he wanted it there. There. You've fulfilled all requirements. The commission is complete. You can sell the sword. Okay, offer it to Len. The man takes the sword and tests the points, smiling at the bead of blood that wells at his fingertip. Then he stows it away, glancing around the camp as he does so. Folks out here will take everything from you if you ain't vigilant. Keep a keen eye out, Smith. Continue. He scurries away, his back hunched against the non-existent downpour. Well, but he scurried away. How can I accept the offer? Anyways, accept the offer. A nameless sword. Can't wait to name my first sword. The Shiv or something. Something meaningless. Okay, you just received a scrap item. Go to your inventory to inspect what you received. Okay. Inventory. Salvaging turns scrap items into useful resources. This costs a small amount of action points, so it's a perfect use for leftover points at the end of the day. Okay, so you get action points for every day. Hover over items to see descriptions. Interact with the item to salvage it. Okay, we got steel, 5 steel, 4 wood, 10 leather, a book on my probably smithing. Pigment. These are the 2 pigments I got because I'm a leader or something, or the other thing. Yeah, leader. And the artisan thing. And then old tools, rusty implements past their prime, only good for salvage. Salvage for if you have 1, which I do, you will salvage. When your action points are spent, it's time to end the day. If you end the day with any action points left, they will be lost. So try to use them up whenever you can. Yes, okay, that's a good idea. And then end the day right here. End day. Ending the day. Are you done for the day? Okay, so previous balance, I had 0 money. I got 55 bucks. And my daily upkeep is 20. Ouch. Okay, so new balance is 35 bucks. I bet I have to buy resources, though, for more swords. Okay, Aaron, keep... And I'm right here. Outer gate. I need to enter the city. There we go, the outer gate. Nice sound. Passage into Aaron Keep is barred by a colossal gate taller than the ship's mast. It was built to withstand enemy armies, but since the Masked King's ascension, it mainly keeps out the desperate masses seeking his protection. Ooh. Oh, if I picked the Wanderer, I'd have more knowledge, I guess. Oh, it's only visible in the half-light of dawn and when it pours with rain, a faint shimmer that rises from the walls and captures Aaron Keep in the vast dome. Success! For a city to have survived this long past the Sundering, they must have extraordinary defenses. You've heard that some surviving outposts have guardian dragons. That's nice. I'd want a guardian dragon. Or shrouds of impenetrable fog, but none have as perfect a protection as Aaron Keep. Probably by a wizard, maybe. It is though the songs have never ended. Attackers, human or otherwise, are simply unable to breach the dome. Poisonous miasmas dissipate harmlessly against it. Plagues are kept at bay. Within the sanctuary, crops grow without withering, and water runs clean, and people can sleep without fear. If such miracles can exist in the world without the voices, surely there's hope for the future. Approach the gate. You're now inspired. Sweet. Inspired for 1 day. Ooh, I bet I can make better swords. As you approach, the portcullis rises to admit a caravan and chaos breaks out. The crowd swells like a rising tide. Oh, it's going to be hard to get in there again. Refugees push forward, begging for entry. The guards battled in the back with their shields. The merchant wagon barrel through. Their drivers using horsewhips to lasso stragglers away. Call for the attention of the guard, or sneak through with the wagons. Rogue or just bold? They probably need a good smith. Huh? What do you want? He gazes down at you like a fisherman disappointed with his catch. I want to enter the keep. You a citizen? You got yourself a worker's permit? Of course, so you don't... Could you let me through? No, let's just see what he says if I say I don't. Get out of here, applicant. and stop wasting my time. Applicant, the euphemism the guards use to refer to the desperate horrors camping at their gate. It has a nice ring, you suppose, than refugee. Please, I'm traveling a long way and barely survived the journey. I need to get through. I have useful skills. I'm a blacksmith. Evelyn comes here begging as a doctor or a master glassmaker or a damned alchemist. Okay. You think I was born yesterday? If you're a smith, prove it. I can show you a sword I made. If you just come with me, I'll demonstrate my skills at my forge. You think I can just leave my post like that? Buzz off, little fly. Get back to your tent. You return to your tent with the makeshift forge awaits. You're hardly at your best, working with such limited materials, but it's all you have for the time being. It won't be long before your cache of steel runs out. Since it seems you're going to be here longer than you expected, you should make it a priority to find a merchant for this forsaken place. In this forsaken place, a new day has dawned. Yes, I need to get wood and steel somehow. Nicely done. You finished the tutorial. From today on, you'll have more action points to spend. You won't be able to completely complete every commission, so pick the ones you like the sound of. The game will open up from here. Don't be afraid to explore. Here are a few resources to get you started. Oh, nice. There's 120 experience, 40 steel, nice, 30 wood, excellent. Okay, I've got 8 action points. Well, guys, the tutorial is short. I like it. I like it that it's short like that, and that's it. Now you get to dive on in. The game's art is beautiful. I like kind of like the art style that's going like almost like an oil painting almost. It is a lot of reading, but hey, for the beginning, that's fine. The sound's great. The music, I only heard a little bit of it before I turned it off. It sounds really nice, really great. These guys have done a pretty good job. Now, it looks like it's just where all the graphics has been pooled into is making the sword, which is pretty cool. Although it's not really technically, you know, blacksmithing. It's just here's here's swords to make, and then you go through the different areas of swords. So let's try one sword. Maybe I'll screw it up. Let's see here. Action points 8. Leather, yes. Got leather. I could probably put that on my hilt, right? And my my money, my thalers. Okay, let's try. We got. This will take 8. Let's do a very simple one. I don't know what this means. This is action and then 18, probably gold or thalers. This is a very simple one. It goes 1. Let us try salute. The woman who approaches your anvil has sharp, quick eyes, never stops scanning her surroundings. Judging by her scars, she has some close scrapes in her past. I'm going to head into the lost city and find stuff to sell. People say that there's treasure there, stuff that was left behind. Old tools, scrap, maybe even some gold. The lost city's dangerous. Things hunt and good art. I need something to keep me alive out there. Call it an investment. Okay, I think that's good. A brand new adventure, trying to go out. That's pretty cool. I love the building here. Okay, 18 gold's not that much, and 4 action points. Yeah, let's do it. Let's forge or something. Okay, so what does she want? Impact 2. Current, well, it's already how hard the sword hits. Sword hits hardest when it's heavy, has lots of mass. So required at least 2. Right, current 2. No requirement. No requirement. No requirements. So just a basic sword. Let's give her something like almost like a short sword, because we're not going to spend that much money, and she's not going to give us that much. Okay, let's go in here, change the length. Let's come out a little bit. Okay. Let's give her about that. And then it's about 18 used, 65 owned. Change this thickness. Okay, so impact went down. Impact. We don't want to reduce the impact too much because now we're at 2. No requirement, but let's do this. Okay, let's go to width. We don't want to make it too wide. Let's go for point. Very basic. Very basic point. That's pretty good. Change width 10%, 71%. That's okay. Looks like one-handed, narrow point. Forge a narrow acute point for the ideal stabbing. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's a stabby stab. So one-handed. So the taper the width. Let's go into the cross section now. And just go for the basic wood. Yeah. Let's see here. One-handed. Oh, I need to get the cross section first. South sword cross section. Actually, let's see. Oh. Let's give that. Let's try this. Yeah, that looks. I hope we get to actually research other parts. Obviously, I do. This looks like a pretty ugly sword, so I'm gonna have to do it like this, and then I'm going to put pommel like this. Material leather. She wants material leather? Okay. Art at least 2. So, the grip. Smooth leathers. Okay. Let's put the grip down a little bit like that. And then let's put some smooth leather, like black smooth leather on it. There we go. Blade length required between 42% and 62%. Did I make this way too... Did I make that way too long? Or no? Okay, I didn't. Let's make it a little bit longer. There we go. Whoa, now that's a stabby sword. Okay, actually looks a little bit better. Kind of a little bit ugly. Sorry, guys. My first time without the tutorial. And that really does stab. That is like needle. Needle of Game of Thrones almost. Okay, well, it's got everything to it. And I'm only using 5 wood, 2 leather, and 25 steel now. But I've got everything going here. I guess as you get used to it, you get way more skilled at using less what you need here, and you make it faster and everything like that. So, but I think Celine will like this sword. This sword would probably be really good. So let's do that. I think this sword is pretty good. Your blade is not sharp. Oh yeah. How do we change cross section? Change width. How is that done again? Switch. Point. shoot, how is that done again? At a point. Taper the blade, making it narrow towards the point. Taper the blade, making it less thick towards the point. Cross section. Adjust your cross section to make it sharp. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yes. Impact 1. Okay. I see. Oh, wait a minute. Impact just did not go well. Okay, you can't do it any more than that. I wonder if you can reverse the hammer. Ah, I see. There we go. That's how you do it. Okay. Now I understand. Okay, guys. Looks like we've got the sword that she wants. The stabby stab sword. Here we go. Offer it. Your blade is not sharp. What do you mean it's not sharp? It's sharp enough. Impact is 1. Impact. There it is. Well, it says everything's good. Your blade is not sharp. Is it now sharp? Unmet requirements. Impact. Oh, it needs to be heavier. Sword hits hardest when it's heavy and has lots of mass near the point. Okay. So... Oh. Probably the thickness. Okay. It's kind of ugly. It's a little bit heavy. I can offer it to her now, even though it looks like crap. Less of a point, maybe. Yeah. That's better. Less of a point. Oh, but it needs a narrow point. There we go. Okay, how's that? Doesn't look that great. I'll get better at this. Anyways, offers. She examines the blade with a practiced eye. I've wielded a blade or two in my time, and this one's special. Oh, thank you very much. It is special, actually, because it's not that good. Thank you, Smith. Yes, accept the offer. A nameless sword. Oh my god, $88. 4 leather, 1 pigment, indigo. Nice. New pigment, indigo. You've earned a skill point. Open the skill tree to spend it on improvements. Awesome. You reached level 2. Sweet. Skill points. Alright. Advanced swordsmithing. Unlocks advanced cross-section controls. Oh, that's so cool, actually. You just dive right in, I guess. Allows you to scale your sword parts. Oh, that's cool too. What's this one? Allows you to forge asymmetrical blades. Oh man, these are all really cool. That's actually really cool. Edge spine width, edge thickness, convexity. This actually really gets into like some really advanced stuff here, guys. sword part scaling. That's really, really, yeah. I'm gonna go for advanced swordsmithing and try to get better at this because my last sword, even though she loved it, it looked like crap. Yeah, there's a few guys, a few friends of mine who would love this game because they're so into amateur blacksmithing, and especially making kind of like daggers and stuff and swords. So let's go for this one. Fuck. Sweet. Okay. Action points 4. We can't do anything but Willem or Mina, but she's not even going to pay us anything, so why would we do that? We got 29, 40, okay. Awesome. Actually, it's getting kind of long on here, and I know you guys are probably like, you might be getting bored of this. If you want me to continue on, I'll probably start up another section for this game, another video, and we'll just do a more of an in-depth playthrough of it. But this is the basics of the game, it looks like. So you have your money up here. I believe you'll probably be able to buy things like cross sections and stuff like that, and other things, or buy new cross section designs. You've got your steel, you've got your wood, you've got your leather, and your action points. So the action points, you really have to judge what you can do. Like we could have done Dahlia's Dahlia sword here, but that would have taken all day to do, and she was only going to pay 14 gold for that anyways. So you have to really watch out what you're going to pick for the day. I like that aspect of it. Once again, it's not really pure blacksmithing in a way where you're actually doing the smithing itself. It's more like adjusting the sword, and all of that's taken into just what dimensions and how you are going to make this sword. And of course, as you've seen, you can totally screw up with it. So if you like that kind of thing, I'm pretty sure this would be really good. I would give this probably like right now, I've only gone through the tutorial on one sword. I'm pretty sure I've seen online where you can get into really elaborate swords. You can actually get into runed swords. You can do a lot of different things. So I think this game is probably going to be really polished up. Early access right now. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. I like more of a blacksmithing, crafting, dipping the sword into the oil or the water or whatever it is. And I think it's oil. I believe it's oil, yeah. And then really getting into tampering the metal and all that kind of stuff. There's some games out there that do that. I haven't got them yet. I really want to try them out. So yeah, if you really enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. And of course, if you like what you've seen with the game so far, dive on in, and it's on sale right now on Steam, and you can just go to Steam and get it, and support indie gaming. I'm a huge supporter of indie gaming. I think indie gaming is where the industry should be and where it should be at right now. AAA hasn't really done us too many favors here, guys. And they keep on coming out with basically slop. There are gems out there, but yeah, the indie gaming is where it's at. So let's support them. It's not too much money. If you really want to save money, I'm pretty sure this will go on sale again in the Steam Summer Sale or the Steam Spring Sale, which could have significant drop in price. But I don't think so. I think these guys look like they've got it together. I think they've got a pretty good game on their hands. So it'll probably only be 15 to 25% off. Have a great day, guys, and we'll see you in the next video.